Hello everyone, Manthral here. Welcome to 60 Seconds. Now if you're not sure what this is, it's kind of a choice-based, survival-based type game. There is different things you can do. This is a game series I kind of wanted to do a long time ago now. How many of these I do is going to be up to you guys, but I wanted to do at least one for the channel, maybe two, depends on how long it starts to go, because sometimes you can survive for quite a long time, other times very short. The main one I like to do is the apocalypse. Because if you do scavenge, it's just like the beginning part. If you do the survival, it's just the survival part and you don't get to actually scavenge. So let's actually do this. I want to go for normal mode, which is the Fat Man mode. Let's do it, guys. Alright. So if you do it this way, you only have like 10 seconds to kind of explore and get ready. So I see something I already want, so I'm just going to stand here and wait. Get the gun? Oh crap, I can't grab that. Gas mask, soup, water, either one. I want the briefcase. Oh, that's actually not what I wanted to grab. Okay, grab the kid. Grab the wife. There's the other kid. Why does this kid have to weigh so much more? Okay, grab some supplies. Yeah, grab the lock. That'll actually be kind of useful, I suppose. One more food. I gotta get back. Get out of the way. Oof. Alright, I got a lot of stuff, but I don't know if it's going to go well or bad. I hope I got enough water to last at least a little while, because I know the first day or two you can't send anybody out. That kind of sucks. Oh, wow, look at all that. We got med supplies. We have a whole bunch of stuff. The only thing I don't have is like a Boy Scouts and the cards, and oh, that is awesome. Okay, all of us made it into the shelter just as seconds before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're here together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing that canned soup is healthy for you. We can't remember bringing those supplies down here to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyway. Extra water. Good thing we grabbed a suitcase, because we found med supplies. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep with cans, we'll talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We're never seen another one. We've never seen another one, but we're sure it's a good amount of supplies. That's absolutely fantastic. 5 of each. First day, nobody can possibly be hungry. It's not the best time or place to make plans for future, but we can't help but thinking about what can we make of this terrible situation. Is our house still standing? Or will we have to move to some forsaken hole like Toronto? What's wrong with Toronto? Alright, day 2 now. This is when things will start getting a bit better. We can make it to work. We can make it work, even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that that's the best way to get to Europe. Mary Jane didn't cause any problems. She's fine. Timmy's good. He's cheerful. Dolores is happy. Oh, she's fine. And Ted is good, so we'll do it. We'll send somebody out. We've discussed everything we could, and no one is willing to chat anymore. The silence is really disturbing. Well, radio it up. Get some jams going. Maybe some announcements. How fortunate we took the radio with us. You could probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? Something to drink for Mary Jane. Something to drink for Timmy. Dolores is thirsty. And Ted needs water. Well, Ted's going to get water because he's going out. And he's also going to get food because he's going out. We're going to send Ted. And this is one thing that some people might not know. If you take the suitcase, you can take multiple items. So he's going to take those two things. Gas mask because of radiation, and a suitcase. Well, hopefully he can carry more. Okay. Everybody needs water yet. You know what? We'll give everybody water. As we were ready about to start our book club, as we were about to start our book club discussion on the only book we all read, the phone book. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, we found out it was a group of refugees who survived the last splash just like we did. They were doing much worse than us and begged to provide them with water, food, or medical supplies. Well, let's give them some food. This way, that's kind of evened out. Hey, I think they gave us a map in return. Sweet. We've never seen anyone so touched by a simple gift. A minute later, those poor people were hugging us like there was no tomorrow. Quite possible, actually, and thanking us for the gesture. They were eager to repay us, and one of their group offered a map of the local area. They claimed to help them get here, so it brought luck upon whoever used it. We promised we would give it a try and wish them a safe journey. Everybody is good again, so nobody's getting anything. Okay, so we were never a fan of mushrooms, but with a colony of them growing on one of the walls, we changed our loyalties. I would not eat a mushroom growing on a concrete wall. It just does not sound like a good idea. We may be hungry, but there are just some things we will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. It's probably smart, because it probably would have made him sick. Everybody is still good. We've been smelling something funny in the shelter ever since we woke up. Sure enough, there was something or someone started a fire, and it is... Why? Okay, so do I save the med supplies, or do I save the radio? Oh God, both are... Save the med supplies. Played this too many times now to know that med supplies are super important. Alright, we lost the radio. Mary Jane is hungry and thirsty. Timmy is thirsty. And Dolores is thirsty. Like I said, always, they could skip one day. Oh my goodness. I mean, come on. One day. What's the worst that could happen? Knock, 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 knock. We thought playing a silent game would be a good idea. The silence was too annoying, so we quickly stopped. Everybody needs food, and everybody needs water. You know what? Let's give it to them. Everybody gets each. The gambling dens and the like, so when a man came to our door and told us he used to be a gambler, we were suspicious. He invited us to play a game. He proposed two water bottle bet and a card game of our choice. I don't have cards. Begun. Where's Ted? Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is it set for the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. You just ate. So you're not getting more food right now. Mutated rodents are attacking our supplies. We're not sure if it's rats, feral bunnies, or just mutated hamsters. All of these options are pretty grim. We could use some spare ammunition or something else to get rid of. Let's use the axe. Let's save the gun for potentially something a bit bigger. And hey, look, it didn't get destroyed. We still have the suitcase. We have cards now. Ooh, he got a lot of stuff. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutants. Guess we're still top at the food chain. Good for us. Ted has finally returned. Got our stuff back. During our expedition, we stumbled upon the ruins of a familiar building, our local bank. Although a place like that might not be an ideal source of useful supplies, decided to go in anyway. You never know what you might find, except for bags of cash, obviously. It looks like the bank was robbed just before the blast. The vault was cracked with saws, hidden by teddy bears. Who does that, really? Anyway, we can see why they wanted to rob it so badly. The place was filled with tomato soup cans. How did it end up here? Maybe the mall, or maybe the mail had it delivered to a bank instead of a food bank? I found the shopping bag on the floor next to the counters. It contained a couple rotten bananas, a hand cream, a pair of bunny slippers, and some bottled water. Tempting of all those treasures might have been, we limited ourselves to taking the water. So this is how they guarded the place. Unacceptable. In the guard room, we found skeletons of 2 individuals who seemed to have been playing cards when the bombs hit. Good thing we kept all of our money in a really safe place. That is a special cookie jar in the kitchen, which is now incinerated. Okay, Mary Jane was hungry last time, and now she's fine. Nothing on Timmy, nothing on Dolores. Ted's hungry. Well, you know what? Ted just found a crap ton of food. Pretty sure we can let him do it. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop, yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be a public phone booth on the other side. We'll send Dolores. She can go answer it. I'd rather send somebody out on exploration, though. Okay. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We started exchanging information. When the call was cut short, something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Dolores came back from that. Something to drink for Mary Jane. Meh. Water for Timmy. And Dolores is fine. Ted is hungry. You know what? Like I said before, Ted was the man. Alright, well, we will be sending somebody out. The other day we heard a quiet knock on the door. But when we opened it, we only found the suitcase on the doorstep. There was no one around. It isn't signed, but it sure looks like it meant for us. Should we check it's inside? This is a 50-50, good or bad. Well, let's do it. Cross our fingers, guys. Oh, that was bad. He got injured. Damn it! The gift was booby-trapped. There was nothing inside besides some junk, and as soon as we opened it, the suitcase, it exploded. Is anybody hurt? Ted's hurt. Okay. Everybody but Dolores needs stuff. And he also needs the med kit, which is very unfortunate. We're going to send Timmy. He's going to take, you guess it, suitcase, gas mask, and this time he's going to take the map too. I mean, we are really stocking him up to find stuff. Uh-oh. Alright, Mary Jane is fine. Timmy went to the wasteland. Water is what Dolores wants. Ted is hungry again. You know, we're pretty good on supplies, so you guys go ahead. The wasteland full of surprises. Like this man on the other side of the door, knocking, claiming that he's willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade? For decent ammunition, and we pull out checkers. Let's do it. Let's see how he reacts. Well, he laughed at us, apparently. We offer checkers instead of ammunition. Evander was quite confused and tried to explain what ammunition is. We pretended to understand nothing. It was very amusing until he left with our checkerboard asshole. Yeah, that would be irritating. But we were kind of being smart with him, so I guess that is well deserved. Okay, everybody's good. No radio because, of course, there had to be a fire. In a small shelter, you know, one of these three started. One of the four started the fire. I think Ted was gone. Okay, they're complaining about no radio bases to catch emergency broadcasting. Yeah, we can't do it right now. Water for Mary Jane. Dolores, good? You know what? You guys can skip 1 day of water. Oh no. Again, I didn't have anything there. Okay, yeah, he's... Whoa, those roaches are glowing. Oh my, that thing is huge. And there goes another one. Roaches everywhere. We're doomed. Okay, so... water for Mary Jane. Food for Dolores. Water for Dolores. Okay, so everybody needs water, and she needs food. We have roaches. We have roaches, guys. That's not good, considering the fact they're glowing green. Playing far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. Mary Jane is fine, Dolores is fine, and Ted is fine. A sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag, shoulder pat, paid us a visit. He offers a simple one-time deal for just 1 can of soup. You know, we have a good amount of food. Let's see what he has. Well, it's not going to should it explode? I have a cat. Sharikov? As soon as the trader closes behind it, as soon as the door closes behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to just be an angry house cat. I am quite happy with that. So Timmy got us a new radio, but he lost us, brought back the map and gas mask, got us more soup, more water, med kit again, a radio, but he lost a suitcase. Oh wow. You know what, Timmy, you're definitely getting food. Oh my goodness, Timmy. You are the absolute man. Of course, listen to that radio. Try to get a transmission in here and see what's going on. I think I'll only go to day 20 and I'll call it an episode, and then we'll go from there. It's hard to say how long this is going to go because I think it's random. We were able to get a weak signal and tap in the government's emergency announcement services. And guess what? Great news! A fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. That's actually very good. Mary Jane is hungry and thirsty. Timmy should eat again. She's thirsty. Ted's thirsty. Everybody but Timmy is thirsty. So Timmy won't. I think only Timmy was hungry. Mary Jane's hungry too. And Ted's hungry. You know what? We're really good on supplies. And we'll send Mary Jane out with... Let's send her with the axe. So she has something to defend herself with. Alright, she went outside with the axe. Timmy should eat and drink. Dolores is fine and Ted is fine. So, eat and drink for Timmy. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing radio frequencies. We're pretty sure that's behind layers of terrible static and screams. We could hear a voice speaking a foreign language. Oh dear, what if it's Soviets? We should probably listen to it. What about the children? Well, if there's something bad going on, you gotta listen to it regardless. Alright, we're going to call this an episode, because now next time we'll pick it up and potentially finish it. I'm not sure. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's probably only going to be a 2 to 3 part series. I don't think it goes much further than that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.